Joseph Jellybean Bryant, born October 19, 1954, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was a notable American basketball figure whose career spanned playing and coaching roles over several decades. After starring at Salle University from 1973 to 1975, he was selected 14th overall in the 1975 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors and went on to play power forward/small forward in the late 1970s and early 1980s for the Philadelphia 76ers, San Diego Clippers, and Houston Rockets, appearing in over 600 NBA games before extending his playing career in Italy and France. Standing 6 feet 9 inches, he averaged 8.7 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 1.7 assists per game in the NBA, demonstrating versatility and competitiveness at the forward positions. Transitioning to coaching after retiring as a player, Bryant served as an assistant at his alma mater La Salle from 1993 to 1996 and later assumed head coaching duties in the WNBA with the Los Angeles Sparks from 2005 to 2007 and again during part of the 2011 season, guiding the team to a strong 25-9 record and a conference finals berth in 2006. He further coached internationally in Japan and Thailand, reflecting his global basketball influence. As the father of Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant, Joe's life was marked by both basketball achievements and public attention on his family relationships, which included periods of strain but also reflection following Kobe's passing in 2020. Joe Bryant died on July 15, 2024, at age 69 after suffering a massive stroke, prompting widespread tributes from Salle University, former teammates, and the basketball community in recognition of his contributions as a player, coach, and father. Alvin Austin Attles Jr. was an American basketball icon whose lifelong association with the Warriors franchise began when he was selected in the 1960 NBA draft by the Philadelphia Warriors and spanned over 6 decades across multiple roles. Born in November 7, 1936, Newark, New Jersey, Attles starred at North Carolina A&T before joining the NBA, where he earned the nickname The Destroyer for his tenacious defense and unselfish play as a guard and forward over 11 seasons, including the team's move to the San Francisco Bay Area. Transitioning seamlessly into coaching during his final playing year, 1970-71, he became one of the earliest African-American head coaches in league history and famously guided the Warriors to the 1975 NBA championship, making him the second black coach to win an NBA title. After stepping down as coach in 1983 with a 557-518 record, Attles served as general manager, assistant coach, vice president, and ambassador, cementing his status as a beloved mentor and community pillar until his passing. His jersey number 16 was retired by the Warriors, and he was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2019. Attles died at age 87 in his East Bay home on August 20, 2024, after weeks in hospice care, surrounded by family. Tributes poured in celebrating his integrity, humility, and unprecedented devotion to one franchise. His legacy endures in the Bay Area and the broader basketball world as a model of loyalty, character, and pioneering achievement. Drew Edward Gordon, born July 12, 1990, in San Jose, California, was a prominent American basketball center known for his collegiate dominance and professional versatility. After beginning his college career at UCLA, he transferred to the University of New Mexico, where he emerged as a commanding inside presence, earning first-team All-Mountain West honors in 2012 and tournament MVP recognition for leading the Lobos to strong conference showings. Undrafted in 2012, Gordon embarked on a global career, signing first with Partizan Belgrade and later appearing for Dinamo Sassari in Italy and Banvit in Turkey, before joining the Philadelphia 76ers for 9 games during the 2014-15 NBA season and spending time in the NBA G League with the Delaware 87ers. Over the following years, he continued to showcase his skills across Europe, in France, Lithuania, Russia, Poland, and concluded his playing days in Japan during the 2022-23 season, announcing his retirement in 2023 after more than a decade of professional play. On May 30, 2024, at age 33, Gordon tragically died in a car accident in Clackamas County, Oregon, when the 3-wheeled autocycle he was driving crossed the center line and collided with a pickup truck. Authorities reported no signs of impairment, and the crash occurred on the scene. He is survived by his wife, Angela, and their 3 children, and is remembered not only for his on-court tenacity and international impact, but also as the older brother of NBA forward Aaron Gordon. Tributes poured in from former teammates, coaches, and the basketball community, highlighting his adventurous spirit, family devotion, and the global journey he undertook through basketball that inspired many both at New Mexico and abroad. Robert Keith Reed was an American professional basketball player whose 13-season NBA career was most notably associated with the Houston Rockets, though he also had stints with the Charlotte Hornets, Portland Trail Blazers, and Philadelphia 76ers. Born in August 30, 1955, Atlanta, Georgia, and raised in Texas, Reed starred at Samuel Clemens High School in Schertz before playing collegiately at St. Mary's University, Texas, where his versatile skill set and size, 6 feet 8 inches, attracted NBA scouts. Drafted 40th overall by the Rockets in a 1977 NBA draft, he quickly became a key contributor, averaging 11.4 points for 0.5 rebounds and 2.7 assists across 919 career games, ultimately surpassing 10,000 career points, 10,448. Reed was instrumental in Houston's deep playoff runs, helping the team reach the NBA Finals in 1981 and 1986. His clutch 3-point shot to force overtime in Game 5 of the 1986 Western Conference Finals against the Lakers remains a franchise highlight. After a brief 1982-83 retirement for religious reasons, he returned to contribute to the Rockets' Twin Towers era alongside Hakeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson. Following his playing days, Reed stayed connected to the game through coaching roles in minor leagues and international clinics, most notably hosting basketball camps in countries such as India and Hungary, sharing his expertise and passion with younger generations. Reed passed away at age 68 on February 19, 2024, at his home in Houston after a battle with cancer, leaving behind a legacy of on-court versatility, leadership, and global basketball outreach. Mitchell Lee Wiggins, born September 28, 1959, in Grifton, North Carolina, was an accomplished American professional basketball player whose 6-season NBA tenure in the 1980s included stints with the Chicago Bulls, Houston Rockets, and Philadelphia 76ers. A standout at North Lenoir High School, where his jersey was retired in 1978, he continued his collegiate career at Truett McConnell College, Clemson University, and Florida State University, averaging 23 points and 9 rebounds per game during his 2 seasons at Florida State, which led to his selection as the 23rd overall pick in the 1983 NBA draft by the Indiana Pacers and immediate trade to the Bulls. Wiggins' NBA journey saw him contribute off the bench and occasionally start, most notably with the Rockets, including playing a role on the 1985-86 team that reached the NBA Finals. His career faced a significant setback in 1987 with a 2.5-year suspension due to a positive test for cocaine, but he was reinstated in 1989 and returned to post his best scoring average that season. After his NBA career concluded in 1992, Wiggins enjoyed an extensive international and minor league career spanning Europe, the Philippines, and U.S. minor leagues, earning accolades such as multiple Greek League All-Star selections and top scorer honors. Off the court, he married Canadian Olympian Marita Payne Wiggins, and their family included 6 children, among them Andrew Wiggins, the 2014 first overall NBA draft pick and subsequent NBA Rookie of the Year, and other children who pursued basketball at various levels. Wiggins passed away peacefully on September 9, 2024, at age 64, surrounded by loved ones, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience, athletic prowess, and influence on the next generation of basketball talent. Franklin Delano Selvey, born November 9, 1932, in Corbin, Kentucky, was a revered figure in American basketball who passed away on August 13, 2024, at the age of 91 at his home in Simpsonville, South Carolina, surrounded by family. During his collegiate career at Furman University, 1951 to 1954, Selvey emerged as one of the nation's most prolific scorers, earning consensus second-team All-American honors in 1953 and consensus first-team All-American honors in 1954, as well as being a 2-time Southern Conference Player of the Year and NCAA scoring champion in both 1953 and 1954 with averages of 29.5 and 41.7 points per game, respectively. His most legendary performance came on February 13, 1954, when he scored 100 points against Newberry College in a single Division I game, still the only instance of a 100-point game at that level, by making 41 of 66 field goals and 18 of 22 free throws in a contest orchestrated as Frank Selvey Night by Coach Lyles Alley. Selected first overall by the Baltimore Bullets in the 1954 NBA draft, Selvey enjoyed a 9-season professional career, 1954 to 1964, including stints with the Bullets, Milwaukee/St. Louis Hawks, Minneapolis Lakers, New York Knicks, and Syracuse Nationals, earning 2 NBA All-Star selections and averaging 10.8 points and 3.7 rebounds per game over his career. After retiring due to injuries, he returned to Furman as an assistant coach in 1964 and then served as head coach from 1966 to 1970, posting a 44-59 record while mentoring future talents alongside his brother Charles Selvey. Beyond basketball, Selvey worked for 25 years at St. Joe Paper Company and was honored by Furman with the retirement of his number 28 jersey and induction into various halls of fame. His devotion to family was frequently cited as his greatest legacy. His passing was mourned widely in the basketball community, commemorating a life defined by extraordinary collegiate feats, solid professional contributions, and enduring influence as a coach and mentor. Jared Mustaff, born October 28, 1969, in Whiteville, North Carolina, emerged as a standout at DeMatha Catholic High School before starring at the University of Maryland, where he averaged 16.6 points per game in the 1989-90 season and earned third-team All-ACC honors, leading to his selection as the 17th overall pick by the New York Knicks in the 1990 NBA draft. He played 1 season with the Knicks before joining the Phoenix Suns for 3 campaigns, appearing intermittently, yet demonstrating his capability as a 6'10" power forward/center. After his NBA tenure, Mustaff continued his career abroad from 1994 to 2001 with stints in Greece, PAOK Thessaloniki, Spain, FC Barcelona and Paris Basket Racing, France Strasbourg IG, Poland, Procom Trefl Sopot, and Turkey, Egypt and Altay, showcasing adaptability and skill in varied international leagues. His career was overshadowed by the 1993 murder of his girlfriend Althea Hayes, in which his cousin was convicted. Although Mustaff was implicated in public discourse and settled a wrongful death lawsuit, he was never formally charged, a controversy he believed hindered his NBA prospects. Returning to Maryland in the 2000s, Mustaff dedicated himself to youth outreach and charitable initiatives, leading the Take Charge program and running basketball camps for at-risk teens, reflecting a commitment to community upliftment. On October 28, 2024, his 55th birthday, Mustaff passed away at Novant Mint Hill Medical Center, leaving behind his son Jaden, who continued his basketball legacy at Georgia Tech, and a community that remembered him as both a gifted athlete and devoted mentor. Dikembe Mutombo Mpolando Mukamba Jean-Jacques Mutombo was born on June 25, 1966, in Leopoldville, now Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and moved to the United States at age 21 to attend Georgetown University with the initial goal of studying medicine before basketball took precedence. Drafted 4th overall by the Denver Nuggets in 1991, he played 18 NBA seasons for 6 teams, establishing himself as one of the greatest defensive centers in history through his shot blocking, rebounding, and intimidating presence in the paint. An 8-time NBA All-Star and 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Mutombo averaged approximately 2.8 blocks and 10.3 rebounds per game over his career, ranking among the all-time leaders in both categories. Nicknamed MT Mutombo, he was renowned not only for his finger wag after blocks, but also for his consistency, earning multiple All-NBA and All-Defensive Team honors through the 1990s and early 2000s. Off the court, he founded the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation in 1997 to improve healthcare and education in his native Congo, notably funding the Bayamba Marie Mutombo Hospital in Kinshasa, and served as a global ambassador for the NBA and numerous humanitarian organizations, such as CARE and the United Nations Development Program. His humanitarian efforts earned him the NBAJ Walter Kennedy Citizenship Award twice in honors from institutions including Georgetown University and Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. On September 30, 2024, Mutombo died in Atlanta at age 58 after a battle with brain cancer, prompting tributes from across the basketball world and beyond for his extraordinary impact both on the court and in communities worldwide. Floyd Lane was a celebrated figure in mid-century American basketball whose life story intertwined triumph, adversity, and redemption. Born in January 1, 1929, Brooklyn, New York, Lane rose to prominence as a guard on the 1949-50 City College of New York, CCNY, Beavers team that remains the only squad in collegiate history to win both the National Invitation Tournament, NIT, and the NCAA Championship in the same season. His playmaking skills, basketball IQ, and leadership helped cement that team's legendary status. Shortly thereafter, in 1951, Lane was implicated in the infamous CCNY point shaving scandal, a development that seemed to derail his promising career. Although initially banned from Major League play, Lane was eventually exonerated of wrongdoing, allowing him to rebuild both his reputation and his connection to the sport. He then embarked on a 9-year professional tenure in the Eastern Professional Basketball League, EPBL, from 1954 to 1963, earning all EPBL first-team honors in 1955 and second-team honors in 1956, and guiding multiple teams to league finals. Transitioning into coaching, Lane led Queensborough Community College from 1971 to 1974 before returning to CCNY as head coach from 1974 to 1988, fostering a resurgence in the program and mentoring future stars, including Nate Archibald at the Harlem Youth Center. Beyond the court, Lane was deeply embedded in the New York City basketball community, using the game to empower youth and underscore the importance of education. He received induction into the NYC Basketball Hall of Fame in 2003, among other honors. Lane passed away on July 29, 2024 at age 95, leaving behind a legacy defined by resilience, second chances, and enduring contributions to the sport and his community. Ruben Enrique Douglas, born October 30, 1979, in Altadena, California, emerged as an elite scorer in high school at Bellarmine Jefferson in Burbank before contributing off the bench for the Arizona Wildcats in 1998-99, and then transferring to the University of New Mexico, where he enjoyed a breakout career from 2000 to 2003. In his senior year at New Mexico, he led the NCAA with an average of 28.0 points per game, earned Mountain West Player of the Year honors, and set multiple school records, including most free throws in a season and consecutive 20-point outings. Despite going undrafted in 2003, Douglas carved out a distinguished international professional career from 2003 to 2012, featuring stints with Panionios in Greece, Fortitudo Bologna, where he hit a championship-winning buzzer-beater to secure the 2005 Italian League title, Dynamo Moscow, leading to a 2006 Eurocup championship and finals MVP, Valencia in Spain, Lottomatica Roma, Kajasol Sevilla, and concluding in Turkey with USAC Universitesi Belediyespor. On the national stage, Douglas represented Panama at the 2006 FIBA World Championship, reflecting his dual American-Panamanian heritage. Remembered for his scoring prowess, competitive drive, and clutch performances overseas, he remained connected to basketball communities in Arizona and beyond. According to family reports, Douglas suffered a sudden medical issue and passed away in Costa Rica on April 12, 2024, at age 44, prompting tributes from former teams, the UNM Athletic Department, and international basketball circles. His legacy endures through record books, memories of electrifying scoring displays, and the impact he had on teammates and fans worldwide.